Oh yeah, oh yeah. This sunlight is nuts. But I like it. This sunlight is nuts. But I like it. This sunlight is nuts. I was about to say Grand Rising, but it's not as it is Grand Afternoon, my lovelies. I have to excuse the adverts, you know.
Bubble Witch 3 Saga.
I love me some Bubble Witch, not gonna lie. So I hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend. I know I am. It's clear to see that some people are pissed. Because they can't silence us. And that's not your job to silence anybody. Again. Do you know what? Every time I open up my deck, yeah, someone's losing stability. I feel obliged to keep it purely because it's in the deck, but it's the wrong way around. Now, anybody that knows me knows I like to always put my cards the right way up. I don't know, I think it's just part of my OCD. But yeah, I always put them, so that's a clear message, that is. So someone's losing stability. So collective, whilst you're experiencing a breakthrough, some type of level up, some type of growth in whatever department, for everybody is going to be different. Yeah. Some people's losing stability. Can't say I'm not surprised, to be quite honest with you. Can't say I'm that surprised. So clearly, do you know what's happening? Everything that they try to do to you, that's what's happening to them. So that tells me that they wanted you unstable because they're unstable. I mean, come on now. There's a people that have to join dark cults and dark covens. Do you understand? To get any kind of status. So that should tell you that they didn't really. Number one, they didn't use their gifts for good. Number two, they didn't look into themselves. They seek status outside of themselves, where they're collective. That's all the truth. We seek inner guidance. Do you understand? That's what sets us apart from these fake ass people on this app. Putting people under illusions. Until your life falls apart. Or you lose things in life. And when you went back to these same people that you paid, oh, of course. It's like they got a pre-written manuscript to give you. Do you understand? And I can guarantee these people have practiced this. Or I could just say they've been doing it for so long. It's like second nature to these people. So that is their ultimate aim in it, is deception. Yeah. So these are telling me that what's coming to the forefront now is people that are of tradition, people that are of values, people that do have morals. So all these fake ass people on these apps, you're being exposed. Excuse me, you're being exposed. You're losing whatever stability, whatever money you was obtaining. Yeah, you're getting karma for that. Yeah, the first should be last and the last should be first. So for some of you, they thought people was fools, or they believed that they was fooling people. Mainly the blueprint. Let me just say the blueprint, and I say that in the most disrespectful way possible. Purely because we all know who they choose to make their God. They may tell you God, but I'm telling you, nobody thinks to ask these people, what God are you talking about? Do you understand? The so called God of this realm, or God the creator, there's two different things. Don't ever get it twisted. So they like to tar everybody with the same brush to them. But yeah, you're in your new beginning. Now the Fool card is Aquarius energy, so maybe something may have happened in Aquarius season. Maybe things may, or you may see things more evidently in Aquarius season, or you could be in an Aquarius. Either way, put it where it needs to fit. I don't know why I heard that song. It's the final countdown. Or the final countdown has passed. You know the mad thing, these are songs I never really listened to, so I don't understand what relevance it has. Obviously you must know. Whether it's a song that's meant to, what's the word, kickstart some type of memory, or it could be a personal message to you, if that makes any sense. So put it where it needs to fit. 10 of Cups. Which tells me you're gonna have what you really are actually. You have love. I mean, until you truly unconditionally love yourself, how can you really love other people? So these people that run around um masquerading as though they love their self, clearly they don't. Because if they love their self, then they wouldn't need to gain alliances from other people. They wouldn't be seeking love outside of themselves. Just like they wouldn't feel the need to. Again, these are individuals that use their status or their relationship status as like a crutch, or like, oh yeah, I'm married to. That means that we're perfect. That means that I'm special. No, boo boo. Because a lot of people are just getting married for convenience, married for some type of wealth. Some of you getting, not all, some are married purely to as a smokescreen. Because some of you people have some really dark inner demons that you have tried to suppress for whatever reason. Is what it is. I really don't care. But yeah, you use marriage as a front to make yourself look better than others. But yet, the behind closed doors, I bet you can only imagine. So it is what it is. And the fact that you people are being called out and exposed, that's what's really burdening you. It's like you got so used to your deception, deceit, trickery, thieving, the whole nine yards. Two of Pentacles. So collected, this is what this tells me. This tells me that there's a people that either one stole your finances, or tried to malign your status, or tried to defame your character. For some of you, they raw did steal abundance from you. They tried to have you at an imbalance, but you always maintain balance. Why? Because you listen to the creator, unlike some people. So I know most of these people now are just coming in to check to see if last night's spell work is kicking in, or the week before spell work is kicking in. No, boo boo. The collective is still going strong. Give me something for this Two of Pentacles, Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah. These are people that try to yeah. They didn't want you to yield anything from the work you put in. For some of you, they tried to steal your work and act as though they was the creator. Like, oh, this is my idea, or I came up with this, and no, boo boo. For some of you, these people are flat out, not all, some. They're literally mimicking everything you say or do. For some of you, it's a whole actual content, but then trying to pass it off as if they are the originator. For some of you, this was the lies that they've been spreading, whilst at the same time attacking your platform, reporting everything to stop you from being viewed. And it's all to stop these dirty secrets from coming out: the corruption, the theft, the covens, the orgies, the gatherings, the bribery, the teaming up. Just cowardly. And they're mad because those that can see can see. They're just mad at the fact of you still going. So whilst you're moving forward, what does that tell you? They're losing stability. So ask yourself, why would these people lose stability? Why would they lose everything they've obtained? Because they didn't earn it. They're losing it because they stole it from others. Do you understand? So we do this for the ones that came before us that didn't make it because of these people. But yet, though, it would have been portrayed as, oh, these people did it themselves. No, you people are fully responsible and you know it. This is why my collective is not at the top of the bill. We've always been at the top of the bill. Ain't no secret there. No matter how much they try to flip the narratives, lie, smear, gang up, you know a real chosen person don't need validation. Do you understand? A real chosen doesn't seek praises. Do you understand? We display it in our actions and our character speaks for itself. Whereas these people run around trying to convince everybody else, oh, I'm the real one, I'm the real one. But yet, though, what are they doing behind closed doors? And I said it again. A lot of you didn't ask the right questions. So for the best part, there's no backtracking. Stand on everything you said, stand on the decisions you made, stand on the lies you told, who we ain't never gonna forget. Seven of Cups, yeah, choices. You didn't want us to see that we had choices. Our hard work is paying off. Some of you are gaining success, whether that be levels up, achievements, maybe even like a promotion, some type of job title maybe. So there's some type of offer that may be on the table for you that these people are trying to steal for themselves. But yet, though, they're not qualified. The collective stood the test of time. And the divine did say, we will be the last people standing. And we definitely are. You see, a lot of people act like, oh, they just want the truth. They want people that are real with them. And when you get it, you get pissed off about it. Make it make sense. So that tells me that most of you people would prefer someone to tell you beautiful lies than the stone cold truth. Do you understand? It's not a problem how you choose to receive it. The truth is the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit no more. Do you understand? I'm not going to skate on the subject. I'm not going to dress up things to allow you to receive it better. How you receive it, that's not on me. That's on you. So if you receive it badly, that tells me you got healing to do. So all we are is a reflection of what is still unhealed in you that you refuse to recognize or you refuse to accept. And it is what it is. We all have to hit rock bottom at some point. You understand? Yes, sir. Collective spirits you've left. This is your determination, strength, sheer willpower. So it's like these people have considering they had to gang up to come for the collective is funny. Because like how we stand there and we do things, we stand at the forefront. These people don't do that. They got to sneak and creep and go behind doors. Do you know what I'm saying? And huddle up together in little group chats. They got to group up. We ain't grouping up. And you still couldn't touch us. Now what? So when you're out there trying to like bind people's root chakra and all that type of bullshit, you're just binding your own. You're just making it more worse for yourself. Yeah, your world's upside down now. Yeah, you ain't getting any good news. So whatever the last bullshit that you did, whatever the good news you expected from that, you ain't getting no good news. So whatever bad news you're getting, yeah, either you've already received it or it's coming in fast. Yeah, it's over for you guys. Or as Clue would say, it's over, buddy. Or should I say boys and girls? Because that's what you really act like. Children, petulant children. And some of you's old as shit. Alright, let's be real. Some of you's dinosaurs masquerading as teeny boppers. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. You have no shame. I said what I said. Yeah, you ain't celebrating no more, are you? It was all fun and games when people was unaware. But the minute the real ones came to the forefront, do you understand? And spoke truth relentlessly, regardless of what you bum ass people did. That's what you're really pissed at. Yeah, you look like living in the land of regret. You're gonna regret this for eternity. These are people that, as well, collective, they would downplay your accomplishments and your achievements. For some of you, they even try to take credit for things you accomplished and created. But funny enough, we've had to build from scratch, whereas you people, the every time it's taken for us to get there, you want to take the cheat code. So you wanted to sacrifice others for quick success and gain. So think about it. When you're out there saying, oh, the collector's doing this and collector's doing that, if that was really the case, chat, where is all our worldly goods? Please tell me. Oh, we're working for the devil. We play with dark magic. If that's the case, chat, again, where is the collective's worldly goods? Hmm? Oh wait. I thought so. And anything that these karmics are losing, they're losing what they stole from others. Let's talk about it. They're losing what they stole from others. Point blank period. Family members too, yeah. May the real temperance angels please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Not these fake phony ones that even the way you present yourself, you know, a lot of you have been using glamour magic. So when you've been fooling people, you've been using other people's energy to further yourself. Do you understand? You've been siphoning from other people to make yourself appear as the real deal, and you never was. And now the world can see. Regardless if you choose to accept it or not, it is what it is. You've got no choice but to put some respect on our name. Period. You chose to learn the hard way. We've stayed steadfast in our integrity, our morals. Again, we have values, traditional values, inner knowledge. So when you're trying to, what's the word? Mentally manipulate other people, because you can't do that to the collective. So because you couldn't do it to the collective, the next best thing for you to try would be to manipulate how others see us. And all along it was you. And that still backfired. How many of you people came together? Family members, people in the neighborhood. I'm including some demonic churches as well. Mm-hmm. Exactly. We manifest with our gifts. Do you understand? We didn't need to sell our soul or join any cult. Like you people. Yeah, though behind closed doors, you're thick as thieves, but in front of the public, you act as though you don't know each other. Yeah, trying to burden the collective with your shit. No, boo boo. Your burdens is yours. See, that's how they swap out their shit. You see, they play the victim. For some of you, they steal the stories of others, of the true people that experience these things that have shared their story. You steal other people's story, get pity, you ask for help, and because you're supposed to be going through karma, like I said, when you help someone that's going through karma, those of you that fell victim to helping people, they set you up every time. And I'm gonna keep saying it. So when your life starts going down the pan, now you know why. It's the same people that put on the little sob story, that gave you the little tears, that elaborated some fake narrative to get you to assist them. It was all a trap, and you fall for it hook, line, and sinker. And it is what it is. It's a lesson learned. That's if you just lose that. If you choose to learn that lesson. Do you understand? How you receive it is not our problem. It's like you try to turn people against the collective. Why? We ain't doing that about you. But when we're telling cold hard facts and cold hard truths, what did you expect? We ain't scared. The only people that are scared are you. Just scared about the truth coming out. It doesn't matter how many documents you forge, how many corrupt individuals you get to co-sign your bullshit, how many people you bribe. You understand? We know where it stems from. And jealousy. And that's a bad quality to have. But yet, though, you judge your respect for others on material items they possess. Make it make sense. But yet, though, you clearly don't value yourself. If you valued yourself, you wouldn't be intermingling your bodily fluids. You wouldn't be all sharing the same STDs. Let's talk about it. We can get tested at any time. Do you understand? Can you say the same? So a lot of you are gonna. Some of the things you did is prisonable offences. Period. Look how we got the Knight and the Page of Pentacles. So many people will be getting sued, by the way. Good news, twice. Twice. Double confirmation. That's why you're really mad, isn't it? So for the ones that stole people's identities to steal, did you not think at some point you'd have to answer to the things you did? Or was your hopes too, like you did people before you, mind? Can we know what you done? I really spoke on that. Or was you hoping to continue to use magic to make out like someone was crazy, even send them crazy, force them into some type of untimely death? Because you've done it before and it's worked so many times before. Do you understand? But you got to remember, whatever bloodline you've done that to, or whatever individual you've done that to, whilst they're in the spirit, if it is your bloodline, they want karmic retribution. They're coming for blood. What you didn't realize was they're more powerful in the spiritual than they were down there. Mm-hmm. Now, again, this is what I'm saying. This is corrupt individuals that masquerade as though they have traditional values. Because the emperor came out kind of on the fence, so I don't really get that. They're upright. They may masquerade as that, but what I truly sense is this takes corruption and fakeness to a whole new level. So I'm gonna take it in the reverse. Aries energy. Let's see. Covert warlock, sadistic, egotistical, arrogant, professional liar, professional scammer, DL, insecure. These are people that are still acting out of their childhood wounds. So, an emperor is meant to be someone that's older, right? So, think about it. Yet, do you want to portray in society that this is who you are? But yet, they're behind closed doors. Look at the actions you're taking. Make it make sense. It's not adding up. So, the time you spent trying to lounge someone else and destroy someone else's life, you destroyed your own. So, I hope you're satisfied. You got exactly what you asked for. The only difference is not the person you expected, huh? Yeah, don't play with me. This is the truth. And I said before, I know it's playing out. I already had confirmation, multiple confirmations. I said this in 2023. You're gonna get played with the same people you played with. You don't trust the wrong people, but yet you refute the truth. The only reason why you refute the truth is because you saw that you couldn't manipulate us into your deception. Because we can see through your mask. That's what temperance energy is. Do you understand? But some of you, you're gonna go back and recollect conversation that you had with some of us where we told you to your face. We told you exactly who your character was. So what did you do? You like to gaslight and flip narratives. And then whatever personal information you may have been told or we may have shared, you try to twist it or to avoid accountability. So this is something that you perpetuate. You've perpetuated it throughout your instance. Again, an emperor is someone older. Someone that's meant to know better. You're just mad at the fact of people are going to reflect on other instances where they may have observed certain behavior or they may have witnessed certain things. And that's going to hit them like a wrecking ball. For some of you, it already has. So for you to be more afraid of people exposing the truth and walking away from you, rather than rectifying your mistakes, the vile things you did, speaks a lot about your character. Again. Ooh. 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 Can I get an Ashe? Can I get an Ashe collective? Let's get some share. What to call it? Is it share the life? Yeah, can you share the life, please? Yeah. These are people that wanted to be star energy. And the only reason for you to be a star energy is if that was what you was destined to. Of course, we all know you have to genuinely kill certain traumas and forgive in order to heal and move forward. So you people chose to take the shortcut and fake it. It is what it is. You ain't judgment, we are. You that use your tongue to lie and smear people's name And because you had the backing of these satanic individuals, you thought that was power. No, boo boo. Do you know what real power is? Standing 10 toes down in your authenticity. Loving every part of yourself unconditionally. Top of the list, accepting yourself unconditionally. So if you were genuine who you say that you was, you would have known this. It would have been observed in your practices. But no. No, 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 no. You chose to do the opposite. I told you I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing no more. Judgment is Scorpio energy. It may have started in Scorpio season, or somebody in my collective could be a Scorpio. Or the main person involved is a Scorpio energy. Put it where it needs to fit. Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. Aquarius twice. So if you're actually who you say you are, you should know that judgment is in the tongue. It's your authority. Or it's the authority that the divine handed down to you. So for those of you that have been doing, is it shut up spells? Throat chakra blockages spells? No, boo boo. So for some of you, you may be the ones that are on the wrong side of things, I'm saying. They may be having problems speaking. They may be stuttering. Some people may even lose their voice. I'm just telling it like it is. You know, like when you know what you want to say, but then your mouth opens up, but you can't formulate the words if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's what I see. So you're the types of individuals that was trying to bully others for what they manifested, the wishes that they manifested for themselves. That's what you people do. Where has that got you? For some of you, I'm going to be honest with you. Top of the list is your own family. That's another shocker. Some of you was deep in denial. I get it. We've all been there. But if you choose to stay in willful ignorance or illusions, that's on you. Do you understand? When we shared the information we're supposed to, it's up for you how you choose to utilize it. These people doesn't like the fact that they can't gaslight you, they can't manipulate you, they can't get you to change their mind, change your mind, and they can't bully you into silence. Which is, for some of you, how they did this was by perpetually re-traumatizing you is what I'm getting. I remember he was having a jolly good time doing it. Yeah. For some of you, they even celebrated your brokenness. They celebrated your misery. And then to avoid accountability, they would then project their karma onto you. Not anymore. Yeah. That is our job. Unlike some people. The difference is we're not out here trying to con and scam people. I mean, donations is donations. It is what it is. Even that as well. When you see that people want to gift us or donate to us, this is what you know. This is why we know we're stalking you, because you're in the comment section, and then you will then spread your poisonous tongue against us, or try and steal that supporter from us. You love doing that. And then you would go back to your little coven, have your little meetings, have a jolly old laugh about it. For some of you, days even going out celebrating this shit, even having parties about it. Let's talk about it. How you smear someone else's name, how you defend their character. You try to destroy the collective. Yeah. Because you couldn't live in your authenticity. Make it make sense. And you've got the audacity to call the collective fake. Fake where? But while we're at it, I did make it very clear that I would start naming names. And for some of you, these are people we've never met. We don't know from a can of paint, and we've never met a day in our life. But energies don't lie. These are people that gained from you being in some type of heartbreak, or that was their ultimate aim, was to keep you in some type of perpetual cycle of heartbreak. And let me tell you something, they had fun doing it. It's not funny anymore though, is it? Now the foot's on your shoe, and you're reaping what you've sown. Like I said, you will reap everything you sown. Clay make this very clear. You see, when you come for people's kids, ooh, you go and see where Moses walked with a pumpkin belly. As my grandmother used to say. There was that no. You try to have this in some type of, you want us to, because you act out of your emotions, you want us to act out of our emotions, not rational thinking, so that we'd make bad decisions, because you make bad decisions. So you can try and say, oh, see, they ain't no better than me, they're just like us. No, we ain't, boo boo. Never have, never will be. You understand? And it's funny how people like to portray people as how they may have been in a past life. But yet, though, you've always been the same person you've been. Every life. How, make it make sense. Okay, I'm confused. Yes, collective. They just don't like the fact of we took the right path. You were trying to force us to take the same path you took, which only benefited you, man. But you want to do this in order to trap the collective because you chose not to ascend. You chose to descend, but masquerade as though you've ascended. Yeah. So when you take from others, yeah, you love to call people delays and disappointing news. But now that's your existence. How do you feel? We can see things are changing for us. Our life has really changed. The fact that we healed, that was the start for the right doors opening. This is why you people was hell bent on trying to hack everything electrical. You're gonna pay for that too. Mark my words. All because you wanted your karmic Jezebels to be an empress. For some of you collective, you got men out here that don't like to be emperors, and it is what it is. We cannot that take that up with the creator. They want to take out on you the fact of they made the wrong choices and they can't make you out to be exactly like them. Can you stand on who you are? So they have to try to like overshadow you or covert who you are. And the first action of that is impersonation. Clock that T. Some of you are standing fully in your empress energy, fully in your femininity. For some of you, you found you had to balance out both your. So obviously, the devil knows what he was doing. Yeah. You hate the fact of the empress is seen as a true queen of cups. But let's call a spade a spade. You people, you kind of individuals, you prefer the Queen of Cups in a reverse. You think it's powerful to be nasty, bitter, vindictive, and it's outright evil personified. And how's that working for you? But yet you will watch people that have experienced worse than you, healed, but you'll be angry at the fact of how their life is flourishing and how things are working out for them. Even to go as far as to tell you how the creator restores everything, restores all your lost years. So when you thought with what this putting the collective through, again, we don't look like what we've been through. Make it make sense. You try to make us turn our back on loving ourselves, which doesn't make sense because you don't love yourself. That's a you problem. So, Colette, let me tell you something, Chair. If you know who you are and you know what you've overcome and healed from, anytime you're around anybody where you start to feel these types of things, you better look at the nearest person to you. Because 9 times out of 10, that's a skin suit. Mm-hmm. Some of you are realizing now, better late than never. So divine has a funny way of allowing certain delays or slowing or allowing things to be slowed down. Because sometimes we're not seeing the whole picture, or there still could be aspects that we're not viewing or not seeing or not paying attention to. Because remember, this type of path is a lot, I'm not going to lie to you, especially for the ones that is new to, you know. But the fact that we took the path less traveled and others chose not to, it is what it is. We listen, we don't judge you for that. It is what it is. That's your choice, isn't it? That's something you have to live with. What I won't tolerate, I don't care who you are, you can't project onto us the choices you made. Do you understand? Because we chose the path less traveled, and you chose the shortcut with the devil. That's on you. All these higher ups, so to speak. But it is what it is, collective. We still keep it moving. We do understand that. I get that. That's a night, yeah. So that tells me people showing you like a lot of fake love. But you're not, even though they may have treated you badly, whether they abandoned you, walked away from you, violated you, whatever the case may be, collective, what I'm trying to say to you is you didn't use that as an excuse to then be like the same people that hurt you. You didn't do that. This is what sets you apart from the rest. Do you understand? What I would also say is, how can I say this? How can any of these people truly unconditionally love anyone if they can't truly unconditionally love themselves? Make it make sense. You get where I'm going with that? How can they might fake it. Like I said, fake marriages, fake relationships. It's all for some level of a codependency. But it's always with these people, it's always a thing where instead of them looking at someone else's relationship and being like, you know what, when the time is right, I'd love to have that type of relationship. Oh no, they want what you got instead of going out and getting themselves again, because they choose not to heal wounds. So if you want to evil eye somebody else's relationship that you deem to be something that you want, that's just how you need to look at something that you're not doing within yourself for why you haven't acquired these things. Do you understand? It's not rocket science. But the fact that we're able to see through this facade of fake love. So you're going to have a lot of people trying to act as though they have love for you, but it's fake. Words like energy doesn't. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you exactly how we know because I was guided not to say shit on that aspect. And this is why. Because you want to add that to your little toolbox as another way for you to strategize to make people believe you are the original, you are the blueprint. And you're not, I'm afraid. It is what it is. You like it, take up with the creator. Yeah, so when you think about it, certain of these delays, as much as it may have been like a hindrance, there's no animosity. You appreciate, because I kind of see it as it just gives you time to look at another aspect. Do you understand? Or maybe even change something for yourself. That makes any sense. But these people wanted it to cause you this. When it causes anything that you allow to cause you heartbreak in a low vibrational frequency, and that's what they keep people in because they can siphon easy from you by doing so. Yeah. I kind of sense, I don't know why I just heard this. We're not bored. We're just bored with these people's antics at this point. Again, they wanted it to push us into some type of explosive outburst, some type of rage, some type of unhinged behavior. So every time they jump in the light, this is what they jump in the light for. To check to see if their little work is working. Either the work they did their self collective or the work that they paid for. And Alfie's going broke anyway, so yeah. Do the maths. They're mad because they know that you have a King of Cups coming in. You have a some of you is a kingdom spouse, whether it be however you choose to articulate kingdom spouse, or yeah, these people have no strength. Why didn't they have any strength? Because for the most part, these are people that was taking their strength from you. So once you cut ties or walk away from certain individuals, whether it be environments, families, whatever the case, however it is for you, collective, that's when shit started to shift. You understand? So by them attacking you, they want to keep you in that fight or flight mode. So they can continually siphon everything from you. They literally wanted to bleed you dry. So you took back your power. Now they got none. Yeah. I'm seeing this as some type of upgrade because a lot of you collectors was at a Nine of Pentacles, so this is some type of upgrade. So something good's on the way. I won't say what it is because, excuse me, spiritual, but for everybody's going to be different. If that makes any sense. Because obviously we're all at different stages, different levels. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they probably try to cause some type of tower moment, misfortune. They want to cause some type of chaos in order to siphon some type of success from the collective. And you failed. Even if you do try, I'm telling you now, it's gonna come back to you instantly. These are people that are in towers that are still trying to do shit whilst they're in a tower. Make it make sense. Collective, they're still trying to do things to you whilst they're already going for a tower. For some of you, I'm not sure, but for some of these people, I believe it's excruciating. It is excruciating. So yeah, because they're feeling the Ten of Swords that they've been doing to multiple people. But I want to say that it's like they want to reinstate this Ten of Swords that they done to you. It's so funny, but it's not yours; it's theirs. It's like, how can I say? They want revenge on you for shit they did to you. Make it make sense. But then they all try to lie and make out like that's what you did. This is why they're desperately trying to get back into your energy. They want to pin on you what they did to you. Whether that be whatever deal they took, or is that their like last attempt to trying to regain some type of false control or fake control that they believe they had. So what can you give me for these people that believe that they're hidden spirit? Please and thank you. Listen for these individuals. Bring it to the light spirit, please and thank you. Bring it to the light spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. People that have gone in some type of court situations are collective and lied under oath. Yeah, so this was in reverse, so that tells me they're stuck and bound by what they did, yeah? Let me tell you something, there's no way out. There's no way to unstuck yourself and unbound yourself from what you did. For some of you, you're bound to some type of karmic situation. For some of you, you're bound to the devil. For some of them, it's both. It is what it is. And for some of you, your ancestors are waiting for these people. Ancestors are waiting for these people to take their last breath. Nice. Yeah, so they send people out to find people to sacrifice for wealth and for a come up. That's it. They find people to sacrifice for a level up. For some of you, it's your own family. This is what's been done in the community. So I'm seeing a whole community that's involved in this in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. These are people that commit these acts. You got karmic aunties out here who probably always hated your mother. And because of this, they done some heinous things, let me just say that. They sacrificed a grandparent and then maybe like alter some type of document to leave you out of what was rightfully yours. I didn't come to play games. Yeah. They're mad at your gifts collective. These are the signatures. I'm not signatures, initials, sorry. These are the initials. Any more from this deck, Spirit, please and thank you. See that? Yeah. Some of you have somebody's a Taurus father figure. Someone recently done some type of death magic. That's going back to them. So somebody in your family spirit collective may pass. My condolences, but either somebody has already passed or someone's gonna pass. But I do know people are sick. If anybody tries to, I don't know, send you some type of message or convince you to go and visit these individuals, don't. Don't. That door is shut. It's like they're trying to emotionally manipulate you to open up a door so that they can then attach some type of cord. That's what that is. Yeah. Either past or what's coming.
But I was going to prove them wrong. As I reached into my backpack, my heart sank.
They are.
My locked ability book from my dead parents.
If they were to say anything, Spirit, for my collective, what would it be? So I don't know, I'm going to take a few from each. Instead of doing them one after the other. Oh, paint a picture. Okay. Paint a picture. And I still haven't got the full deck. I thought this was the full deck of these, but apparently there's meant to be 70 odd cards. So yeah, I got ripped off, guys. It's fine. I will get that at a later date. Ain't no rush. I can improvise very well. Alright. What's hidden? Now, from this, what's hidden, deck Spirit, please, and thank you. My collector. Somebody doesn't want this out. Oh shit, I'm gonna break my crystals. Let me find somewhere to put these. There's no point in trying to wish things to be different now. Nah, we don't care. That type of sob story doesn't wash with the collective. Sorry. It is mad that you can't emotionally manipulate the collective. Not on my watch. Who's who? I'm sensing that someone's going to have some type of issue with some type of pregnancy or possibly even giving birth. There's going to be some type of disaster or catastrophe. Someone may have like I'm not sure how that works in that and in like that type of stage. Or something may happen for why this person experiences this, but yeah. Okay. So I'm already seeing people of like a few different ethnicities. Whether this is your own family members collective or just people in the community in general. Oh shit. Somebody with I feel with a big face and maybe like a big jaw, but I'm seeing like, excuse me, it's broad brown hair, dark hair, blue eyes, dark hair and blue eyes. I know this table is super tiny. Let me just do it now because I don't have to do it afterwards. Make sure all these cards are right. Yeah, the right way around. Good. That's better. Let me just put these here to get them out of the way. Alright. Okay. I'm not sure if this is due to spell work, but it could be because I do believe that's what they tried to do to you, collective. Someone did some type of spell work to affect the appearance of your skin or to give you some type of skin condition. Someone has a skin condition now. Could be someone with blue eyes, somebody with a round face. Let me just show you the cards anyway. Or this could be people in your family that this is happening to. Someone that's muscular, someone with wavy, dark hair. So this could be someone that's fit and healthy. Maybe they go to the gym. Someone that don't want you to know that they are attracted to you. Which I don't think you care, but yeah, it's what it is. Someone may want you to know that you are the best thing in their life. And the fact that you came closer than anyone has. Someone who wants you to believe that they wish things could be different. I doubt that. The irony. Someone who wants you, or could be hiding the fact that this is what they wonder. If you're happy without them. Yeah, right. Yeah. We already know that this person is someone who hid who they truly was. You've seen it anyway. You called it out. So, let's be for real. This is someone I can't stop thinking about you. Now, let me say something here. The only reason why I sense this is because these are people that tried to do some type of spell work on you, yeah, to make you like reach out to them so that they could save face, and it could look as though even after everything they've done to you, oh well, if I've done, whether it's man or woman, if they've done this and they've done that, how could they come back to me? How could they want me? Bitch, your ass is doing spell work and it still didn't work. So now, if it didn't work to the collective, this made your dumbass obsessed. This is probably why you're stalking. This is someone that believes that you speak to them through music. I beg to differ. Because once you cut the cords, collective, you cut the cords. Divinely guided, yeah. Told you, someone's going for some type of man-made disaster. Man-made disaster. Give me something on these crimes, please, Spirit. So some of you may know most of the things, but you may not know all, or you know all of it. You just don't have it confirmed, but it really kind of is confirmed. What I mean is like physically, if that makes any sense. It's already been confirmed spiritually, relentlessly. You've been getting confirmation after confirmation after confirmation because you asked and you received clarity. So there's some more of that coming in. So these people better brace themselves. Yeah, they're gonna have some type of natural disaster. But they try to do some type of natural disaster. Yeah. Someone who couldn't, or someone who may have attempted to assassinate you, but it's in the reverse. So whether it's an old person or a new person, once they might have saw the target, that may have been where they changed it, or because you was protected so heavily, yeah, it wasn't going to happen. Someone may have tried to fake your death, or that was what they was planning to do. So again, this is probably because they got a life insurance policy on you. Yeah, because they're in debt. People in debt, faked death. Yeah, they hate your intuition. This is why they don't want to face you, because they know they can't lie. Yeah, because they know you know about their secrets. Yeah. So we know they're trying to clean things up, or they're hoping to try and clean things up before they present themselves. Don't bother, because we ain't interested. And collective, I'd advise you to do just the same. Don't let a lot of these people near you. That's what I'm hearing. These are people that believed they was hidden, or they wanted to keep you hidden, or they want to keep something hidden from you. Yeah, that's what they stole from you. Yeah, they're having meetings about this. So it's either someone tried to assassinate you and he was stopped in their tracks, or they changed their mind. Yeah, because they were trying to cause you some type of death. The devil. These are people that was nothing but devils in your life. Yeah. I told you. Your family wanted you assassinated. They've been wanting you assassinated. For some of you, they know that you're, let's just say you're not from this realm, or you have DNA that's not of this realm. However you choose to look at it. This is someone that kept back some type of mail. Something that you're supposed to receive, but you didn't. So they may have lied and said that they gave it to you when they didn't. Yeah. Crime and passion. So the crime and passion is they want to take you out before this truth came to you. That's what I'm sensing. Some of you may live near mountains, or maybe move into some type of area near mountains would be good. Some type of place where high altitude. Or if you move, you're kind of guided to move to that type of location, possibly. Or visit. You know. Yeah. It's good even they don't want you to have some type. They don't want you to receive some type of offer. Because they know if you do, it's gonna blow their shit, clean out the water. That's what the cleanup is. And it still ain't gonna work. Because you know what you know. This is someone that you may have rejected. Yeah, karmic friends involved as well. So, because you learned that any rejection is God's protection. So by these people trying to strategically all do the same things, they was hoping that it was gonna have some type of impact on your mental health or your mental well-being. How do we look? Yeah, because you know you're a queen rising. Queen or king rising. These are people that may have wanted you ignored, or like I said, they could be the ones on these fake accounts trying to like message you, and you see it for what it is. So what other crimes are they hiding? What does that say? Oh, that's the skin condition card, isn't it? Yeah, these are people that travel to do this. That's why they didn't want you traveling. They could explain why they tried to isolate you. Yeah. They may have tried to have you in prison, but let me be very clear, the other one's going to prison. Or for some of you, they're trying to avoid some type of imprisonment. That's not an option. It's not an option. Yeah, they did this. They did this over greed. So they probably had things already, but they just wanted what you had, your own family. Yeah, because somebody they did actually try to stage some type of accident, or maybe it wasn't an accident. What I don't want you to know is this accident was meant to take you out or cripple you in some way, shape, or form, past, present, or future. Yeah, they didn't like it because they couldn't have mind control over you because you know your own mind. Again, that just confirms what I said. They can't manipulate you. Yeah, these are people that didn't want you to heal. Or they want you gone because they want to use your essence to heal whatever they've done. It's not their, it's not our fault. Told you, because they're in a cult. But some of you, it's a sex cult where they find their target. They have like whether it be a one night stand or some type of intimacy, and then whoever it is will go back to this cult, and they're getting paid to all engage in some type of orgy ritual to manifest what they want. Let's talk about it. Yeah, as well because they don't use it. Told you. Confirmation. They're trying to stop you from getting some type of offer which is rightfully yours. Some of you is an obsessive lover, and the other half, the same people that have been trying to impersonate you. So just think back to the last person you was with. Did your clothes go missing? Your underwear, your sanitary protection, that kind of thing? Yeah. Who was the third party? They only want you back to re-trap you. They only want you back because they believe they can still fulfill their plan. Yeah, these are people that was always wolf in sheep's clothing. So what they kind of did is they kind of reversed the roles. Everything that they are, they tried to make out as though that was you. Yeah, because they know. For some of you have a business. This is why. Male or female? Any more for this one? Yeah. So clearly that tells you that these people that just tell pure lies. They tell so many lies that they just hope that something will stick. So when it wasn't sticking, they started to formulate and fabricate, whether it be documents, text message. What's the tea, Spirit? For some of you, there's actual photo proof of this, that somebody was hooked on attacking you, that he wouldn't stop. Yeah, these are people, told you. These are people being paid, whether it be gang stalking, hacking, to spread false narratives, to lie under oath, bear false witness. Yeah. So there's a copycat out here that's being exposed or has been exposed. Or multiple. Could be multiple, collective. Damn, Spirit. Because do you know what it is? That I just did a workout, innit? Think why are these cards flying so like aggressively? Yeah, these are people that are broke. They're in their head because they know game's up. It's over. They don't want to accept it. It is what it is. We don't care. Yeah. After all they stole, they're bankrupt. Yeah, this is somebody that betrayed you, that chose passion over loyalty, and now they're paying the price. Now they're stuck with the consequences of the actions they took. Oh, we're just chilling. Look at us, collective. We're just chilling. Reflecting, meditating, getting out in the sun. That's what I got to do, get out in the sun. Yeah, their tactics is played out. That's where they're really mad. Let's talk about it. Their shit is played out, collective. I don't like to keep this long anyway because, yeah, I don't usually like to do Saturdays because I kind of like to have it to myself. I know that sounds got to be selfish sometimes. Yeah, I'm missing one more before I do this actually. Funny enough. Yeah, I told you family came out again. Confirmation. I told you that's what you get for lifting up 10 kg dumbbell, I suppose. It looks very either that or these people are mad that shit's coming out. Yeah, I told you. Didn't I say? Didn't I already said this collective? Didn't I already say that? Didn't I already say that? Confirmation. So for some of you, when it is obsessed lovers, they're just pissed because they nearly got played by your family. That's what they're really mad. And there's no going back. Yeah. Someone was paid to steal from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're deep in their thoughts. I know. Some of them's having sleepless nights. They didn't expect this to happen. Expectation. Yeah. Ooh, they didn't. So if they were sending you spells for you to be in bad health, that's them. And I said that already. I didn't even need to script to come out in the cards. I already said it. Yeah. They tried to block your pathway is open. Their pathway is blocked. How about that? So far, we've got family, ex-lovers, and people in the community. I really need to get a bigger table. But I ain't got the room. Where would I put? Oh, I know. You know, you can get. I've seen it on somewhere. You know, you're getting tables that are attached to the wall that just fold down, and when you need it, you put it up. Yeah, that's what I need to get then. So like this takes up too much space. Something that's more accessible and space assistant, I suppose. So yeah. Well, animal spirits is working with their collective. Can we get some animal spirits for their collective, please? Yeah, somebody stinks. Sorry I come out like that, but yeah. Someone doesn't smell too good. And that's another telltale sign. Yeah, you're funny how 3 came out. Water. Some of you may even, yeah, I told you. Some of you being protected by some type of dragon spirit, which is a water spirit. Ain't that funny? Look at that. Look what came out. Water. Spirit. Let's see what this message is then. Let's have a gander. Maybe somebody was doing some type of water magic. You should have done that. What's it? Dolphin and turtle, isn't it? That's turtle. Yeah, some of me small fishy. Dolphin. The dolphin card is innately intelligent healer. Light blessings. Claim it, collective. Right, the gift of the dolphin are beyond what your human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. When you're in balance, you're an active healer. You're strong spiritual practice. When you're out of balance, you underestimate your own power. To bring it to balance, be around like-minded spirits. We do the turtle. And the turtle water card again. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in self. That just screams authenticity. All right, it's wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements. Simultaneously, this helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life's experiences under their shells for later use. When you're in balance, you're peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When you're out of balance, you slow down to a halt. To bring yourself back into balance, go on an adventure. So maybe somebody needs to try that. Go on an adventure. Okay. This is a nice one. The dragon, seeing one's true self, balancing your ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When the dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon. Breathe in transformative fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing its omnipotent energy even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back and go for a ride. And as we traverse even the most difficult terrains, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Ajni is dim. Ajni, I've never heard that before. Ajni is described as your inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within. Oh, so your dragon energy is your third chakra. Lives at the navel center, which is there. Lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. Digestion. I can't. You know what? I used to stutter. Some words I can't pronounce properly. Trousers. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, behind this gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both inner and outer dimensions. I'm so sorry. My belly was grumbling. Stop it. No, I haven't eaten it. I was fasting, so yeah. But anyway, guys, that's what I got for now. I hope it was good. So yeah. Take what's fit.